Good day, you bunch of absolute legends, and welcome back to Team Iron Presents A Tale of Lies and Lions. Now, as you can hear, I do have a new microphone. One thing I need to get off the bat is that there will be the sound of clicking and me typing with the keyboard if ever that is necessary, because I just cannot seem to get rid of it no matter how many filters I apply to my OBS settings. It's just something we're going to have to live with. It is an omnidirectional microphone, so it picks up all the sounds around it. It doesn't just pick it up one way. I even tried holding it close to my face in one of the videos that I tested it out on recently, and yeah, it's just going to have to be something we live with. You did hopefully you've seen the uncanon episode where I spawned 300 archers and went and attacked Dragonstone just for fun. I haven't I didn't use that. I didn't save over that file. It's not in use. We're back to where we were before. The only thing that's different is that I turned off the save mode, and that I have added the it's not listed here, but the camera that I've used in the real-time strategy camera that I use in the Eagle Rising mod that allows me to do a top-down version of the game. So, there it is, RTS camera, good. Now, however, the fact is, I do know that Dragonstone is about to fall, and I am Lord of Harrenhal, so I suppose I could get into good books with Joffrey by participating in the fighting, I suppose. Alright, so just to give you a brief rundown, if you are new or didn't watch the uncanon episode, we are now the Lord of Harrenhal. We're still a hill. I'm going to roleplay sort of petitioning either Joffrey or Tywin, because Tywin pretty much controls Joffrey and Joffrey's just a puppet, to grant me legitimacy as a full member of House Lannister. That will happen later. Dragonstone is under siege, but it's impossible for Dragonstone to win this siege because there's 2,000 of the Lannister army versus, I think, less than 1,000 of Dragonstone troops. So Dragonstone will fall with or without me. I think what I might do is just do some smithing, because what I will sort of want to do roleplay in my head is that my character becomes so good at smithing that they are able to forge master weapons, and then I can present them to certain people as gifts. Maybe as Joffrey, as somehow I discovered a Valyrian steel weapon and I reforged it so that it was a gift worthy of a king, and maybe that might sort of ease my petition to become a legitimized member of House not Baratheon, House Lannister. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just leave Dragonstone to its fate. Now we can actually enter the smithy. Let's see, we want sorry, it's just in the previous versions of Realm of Thrones, sometimes it has an ROT specific swords, but no, it looks like everything is under this. Okay, let's get cracking. We need 1 charcoal, 1 hardwood, and 3 wrought iron. We're going to have to do some things to unlock better tools, but anyway, that will all be decided off screen, and I will see you when we have made progress. See you soon. Alright, I just want to draw attention to the fact that without actually having done anything, we need Thamaskene steel for this. Maybe it's because I made a couple of weapons previously in previous videos, but I actually can already quote-unquote make, if I had the materials, a fully kitted out Widow's Wail. It's just I don't have the skill for it at the moment, so if I tried doing it now, it would make it. It's just it most likely would be broken. And again, we don't have the materials, but just bringing that to your attention. So technically, if I got the materials, I could make a really shoddy weapon and say, hey, your Majesty. Anyway, I'll be back. A decision has come up, or a proposition to vote for serfdom. I don't have any influence, so I can't actually vote, but just letting you know, it's something that has come up. Yeah, well, there we go. Anyway, back to the smithing. It's actually going pretty well. And Dragonstone has fallen. As I said in the non-canon episode, that means all the vassals, and Stannis as well, of Dragonstone now are at war with us. And, well, by us I mean House Baratheon of King's Landing. Told you it would fall without me. And now the vote happens as to who receives it. If it's me, that's going to be really odd, because I'm such a new person. Okay, I was in contention, or rather, I was one of the nominees, but everyone has voted for House Riker, and that makes sense. I mean, it kind of looks like Joffrey voted for himself, but he was the only one who supported himself, so oh well. Be kind of odd if they gave it to me. Anyway, back to the smithing. I'm just unpausing to draw your attention to this particular perk. The Artisan Smith. 50% minus trade penalty when selling smithing weapons. Basically, anything we make now, we get double the value of. It's actually an incredibly powerful perk to have if you want to make money, and you can make very expensive things. Obviously, as we... with the... Oh, I can't remember the name of the mod, but... Oh, Skill Mastery. Yes, we will unlock all of them, but yes, we're definitely taking this. We're over halfway to having 300 smithing skills, so yes, keep your eyes peeled. I'm just unpausing once again. I was just fiddling about in the making things, and I can get 10,000 dinars for a sword that is entirely made of either iron or wrought iron. That's a fortune, and that's not even the best thing we can make, so yeah, it's going very well. Thank you. Back to the smithing board. Just unpausing once again to show you that although making weapons is good for unlocking blueprints, the best way I've found and the most economical to increase my character's smithing is just to refine hardwood into charcoal. Back to the board. We have made it to Legendary Smith, 275 skill. I'm not sure how much above the cap we have to go before we can max out all the other skills, but I will let you know. So that means, I think 300 is the highest you can go technically, but yeah, obviously we will break that cap. And yes, we are a Master Smith now, and that means, or a Legendary Smith rather, so yeah, I feel pretty good, and we'll be able to make lots of money. Oh, it seems like we are going to be declaring war on the Stormlands. So we've dealt with one of Joffrey's treacherous uncles, quote unquote, and now we're going to deal with the other one. Technically, I could vote a very small amount, but I'm not going to. I will contribute to the war when it is ready, when I am ready. And we have now reached level 300 in smithing, or rather rank 300. So that means I'm pretty sure we have maxed out all the perks in smithing. So we are now the greatest smith who ever lived. Although if I ever find Gendry in this game, I will recruit him, because he's good at smithing too. So it's time to make a Valyrian steel weapon if we can get all the materials. I'll be back when I've done it. Alright folks, I had to go into refine and go down to the bottom to refine 1 charcoal and 2 fine steel into Thermoskene steel, which is the most expensive and powerful steel in the game. But I do have all the required materials to make Widow's Wail. As you can see, the blade, the guard, the handle, and the pommel. I could adjust the size, but I'm going to keep it as it is. And here we go. And it's masterwork. Joffrey should be very impressed, assuming I can actually give it to him. Anyway, well, that's probably a good demonstration of how smithing works, and yeah, I suppose that's what the theme of this episode will be, but I will go to Joffrey and present this to him. See you soon. I'm just unpausing, just to show you the Widow's Wail that I made. 218,000 dinars is the value. Good grief. It's more than most people, most cities will have in their actual inventory. So yes, I could just make one of these, make a whole bunch of them, sell them to every city we go to, and I'll be fabulously rich. Anyway, see you when we get to Joffrey. 2 things. 1, I created another Valyrian steel sword to give as a gift to Tywin Lannister in order to grease the wheels. I'm going to roleplay giving him the sword as sort of a bargaining chip to get legitimized. And 2, he's being attacked, so we're going to go and save him. We have 263 troops, which I got through recruiting, not through cheats, not using cheats, and through the perks I have, I was able to get most of them to the next level of promotion, so here goes nothing. I unhorsed Renly myself. Alright. Killed 70 men, or at least knocked them out. Good result.
Enough. I am your...
Enough.
We'll take prisoners. Why not? Take the loot. Why not? Oh, actually, no. It would have been better to give it to my men. But, oh well. A lot of them will have gotten experience from that battle. Right, now we have to talk to good old grandfather. Wherever he is. Oh, there he is.
He returned.
So what I have done here is request that Tywin grant me a letter of recommendation for legitimization, given him the Valyrian steel sword, and plied him with compliments. This took a long time to record, so thank you for bearing with me. I have fast-forwarded it for all of your sanity. I really hope... Okay, he liked it. Thank goodness. Okay, I really hope that actually worked. Or this works, because that took a long time to write. I am going to skip through it.
Tywin takes the offered blade, examining the reforged Valyrian steel with a critical eye. His expression remains stern, but there is a flicker of approval. 2 Valyrian blades recovered and reforged.
You can't see it, but there's a smile on my face now.
That is not initiative, that is competence. You have done more to honor this house in a season than some do in a lifetime. He sets the Lannister blade upon the table, his fingers resting on the hilt. A recommendation to the king will be written. Present the Baratheon blade to his grace yourself when you kneel. Do not embarrass me. If the king grants your legitimization, you will be a Lannister. Act like one.
Alright, so that worked. So I will actually do this properly by giving him the blade. Done. And now I have to find Joffrey. For your sake, I have fast-forwarded this bit as well, because basically I went on a wild goose chase trying to find Joffrey, before eventually realizing that he was imprisoned and had to be released. Eventually he does come back, but in the meantime we declare peace with the Stormlands and 3 castles are given to me. How noble. And finally Joffrey is here.
Ah, a subject who doesn't know that place. I'm Joffrey, King of the 7 Kingdoms. You will bow, or you will bleed. Makes no difference to the king.
And now for the last fast forward of this session, I petition Joffrey. I offer him many words and praises of flattery. I bend the knee before him, and I offer him Widow's Wail. Hopefully he accepts. Okay, he liked it quite a bit. Not maxed out, but reasonable enough. Let's hope.
Joffrey takes the Valyrian steel sword, examining the Baratheon colors with a cruel smile, a fine gift, cousin. Grandfather's recommendation holds weight.
Okay, this is a compromise, but it still works.
Not given lightly, even to blood. Serve me well in King's Landing for a season. Prove your loyalty beyond gifts and letters. Then we shall speak of legitimization.
In fairness, I would actually expect, if I was a king and someone was just giving me gifts but not actually proving their skill, I would probably ask them to prove themselves first. So this is not actually necessarily a bad thing, but I think that's going to be the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Darius for Team Mine Presents. On behalf of Tetra, who I didn't do a introduction for, thank you very much and have a good day.